Hey kings and queens, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Aneke. How y'all doing or whatever? How y'all doing or whatever? Hey. Hey kings and queens, welcome back to the channel. My name is Aneke here at Aneke Budgets, and on here we do cash up and budget, paying off for debt and mind our business, not necessarily in them for orders. So if that is something that you're interested in, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, like, comment, and share this with a family, friend, or a foe, because it's the season of ho ho ho. Okay, so as you guys can see, we're going to be doing my paycheck closeout, so no shade, no tea. Let's check this money with me, okay? Okay, y'all, so I know it's been a long periodic time since we've been talking about the monies, because we've been talking about some other stuff too while we're here, but today we're going to be talking about the monies on, what is it, day 8 of Vlogmas? Oh my god, it's day 8 of Vlogmas. That's crazy. But let's get started. So first things first is salary. So I said I was getting $1,433.69 for my salary, and that is exactly what I got, no more no less, so we love to see it. And 69. And then now we're going to move down to the expenses. For mortgage, I did set aside $660, so that's cool. HOA, instead of the $50, y'all, so I'm not on auto pay, I'm on like pay it yourself. So I have to pay the fee for that, child. So I did have a little increase, little baby. So HOA is actually $51.48. I know the increase is crazy. Next we have pest control. So pest control was $25. That did not change. Phone bill hasn't come out yet, so what I think, because this is my first paycheck, I think I'm going to move phone bill onto my second paycheck instead, just so that, you know, when I'm doing my closeout it works. But I'm going to leave phone bill at $60, and then I'll do like a, I don't know, like reimbursement, like income source. I'll do like a negative, you know, from phone bill here and put the remaining there, you know, whatever works. But yes, I'll do that. So, but for today, I'm going to do phone bill at $60, but that is something for in the future. So in 2025, you know, the things that I'm learning and seeing, I'm going to make the adjustments for. Merrick is $100, so he gets that. Internet was $86.44. They did not change. Patreon is $17.50. Yep, and then Canva is $12.99. Also Canva too. Canva, I want to say, lands in the second paycheck, so I'm gonna move Canva, like I said, Canva and what was it, phone bill to my second paycheck versus my first paycheck, so we don't have to, you know, worry about it there. So let's do the calculations. It's not too much, you know, difference, but there is a little difference. So we still have 660 plus, it was 51.48 plus $25 plus what now, $60 plus $100 plus 86.44 and 17.50 plus 12.99. So $1,013.41 is now our new number. So 1013.41. Okay, so when we do 1433.69 minus $1,013.41, we have a remainder of $420.28. So $420.28. Okay, and so yeah, so now we're gonna go down to the cash envelope section, which is down right here. So tithes, I budgeted $144, which is exactly what we put in. Groceries was $150, which she was good as well. Gas was $5. I didn't really do much switch up. Household was $10, which turns out she needed because she was broke. She had $0.00, and I was like, okay girl. My allowance was $20, which was cool. And then toiletries was $5, which that was fine. And then hair care was $5. So nothing changed out of the cash envelopes. Like, they were perfectly fine. They were good, you know, yada yada yada. So this stayed at $339.00. So $420.28 minus $339 leaves $81.28. So $81.28. Okay, and then we're gonna move on to the sinking funds section. So sinking funds, it says $25 is going to emergency fund. I did switch up a little bit on the emergency fund. So instead of $25, emergency fund is getting $36.28. My birthday did get $5. Travel did get $30. Clothing did get the $1 that is assigned to it. Family birthday got that $1 as well. Home maintenance got that $1 as well. Mortgage got $4, which I was low-key surprised by. I was like, $4? That's a lot. Because usually I'll be giving like $1 to these ones. Because All Things Plan, that was her name the last time, I couldn't remember. But All Things Plan has this like low priority binder where she puts $1 in her cash envelopes. And I was like, you know what, let me, you know, follow sis and put $1, because as long as I'm putting in something in there, it will slowly grow. And so now, like, I'm almost at $5 in one, I'm almost at like $15 in the other, you know, 10 in the other. I was like, oh, it works. So just because you don't have a lot of money to cash stuff doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. And so that's why, like I said, I started putting $1 into these cash envelopes, because every little bit counts. And so for car maintenance, I did put 2, and for car insurance, I did put 1. So when we do the calculation, the $36.28 plus $5 plus $30 plus 1, 2, 3, 4 plus $4 plus $4 plus $2 equals $81.28. So that is $81.28. So that means remaining is 0. So yes, nothing went to my saving challenges when we went down here. So I did decide to do $0.00 in saving challenges, because I did my back to bank, right? So I had money in my back to bank, which added up to basically the money that I needed to cash stuff, except for $11, which was my savings, which was my saving challenge. So instead of me taking out, instead of me putting money towards my saving challenge, I decided to put that money instead towards my emergency fund, because I wouldn't have enough to cover my saving challenge cash stuff in, but I can, you know, digitally transfer it to my emergency fund account. And so that's what I did. I digitally transferred the saving challenge amount, the $11, to the emergency fund. So that's why instead of $25, it's $36.28. The emergency fund extra, which was supposed to get $1.76, is getting $0, because I did put 28 cents towards that. And the reason why it's 28 cents is because over here, if you guys can see, my HOA, which was originally $50, is now $51.48. So this $1.76 that I have right here, I just basically used that to pay for $1.48 the transaction fee, and I put a 28 cents towards emergency fund, again because I already have those fiscal money. And I wasn't going to get 28 cents out of the bank. I just wasn't, you know. And like I said, here I don't have my actual bank, so I can't take out the actual denominations that I need. So this actually helps me when I am when I'm doing my cash stuff in. If I need to do something digitally, then I would transfer to it being digital versus me taking it out. And so I can only go to the ATM and take out 20s basically, and then sometimes I might need $320, sometimes I might $300, but sometimes I'm gonna need $313 and I can't get the 13, you know. So I just basically do a emergency fund transfer, and it just works out fine. So that is where that happened, and so that is how this became $0.00 for additional savings and emergency fund extra, which is 0 right there, and then nothing for additional debt going here. So when we do the categories, it is $1,433.69. Our expenses went up a little bit from $111.93 to $113.41. My cash envelope is stayed at $339, so there wasn't much changes there. Sinking funds went from $70 to $81.28, and then additional savings turned out to be $0, and additional debt is blank, which left us with $0.00. So, okay, if you do not know your paycheck budget closeout, I would encourage you guys to do it, because I wasn't doing it, but I was like, yo, let me, whoop-de-whoop-do, let me do it for this. And so I just needed to see where all my money was going. And yeah, so if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, make sure you do your paycheck budget closeout, because I know we budgeted, but make sure like whatever money you said you were going to put to there, make sure you put it, and then write it down so you can reference it, y'all, because that was my biggest part. I needed to know what I was doing. And yeah, so yesterday, child, I posted savings bingo for the first time. So savings bingo happens every Saturday this month, so go ahead and check it out. The video is there, or you can check out the playlist, which is going to be the video that you guys are seeing right now. So my name's Aneke. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.
How you wanna do it? How you wanna get it? I'm out that, out of my mind. Can't even talk, can't even walk. Bad little thing.